Well, everybody, we're live, but I'm leaving because I got to go to 420 Cleveland Street and Arkansas to get rallies. So, Mayor, have fun.
Hey, it'll be a good night. I'm gonna go get rallies too, so it's gonna be a short night. Virgil versus Bret Hart. Watch it on your own. Later, pals.
Follow Glenn in the comment section. He will keep you up to date.
And I have to at least call out Brent for being an honorable man and not being a liar. He said he would not notice my new glasses, and he did not.
I keep it straightforward, pal. You're right, because I didn't notice a damn thing.
No,
those are a hell of a step up from what you were using.
Yeah, those things are some beaters. They had taken a beating over the last probably 4 or 5 years.
I'm gonna say 20 years.
I needed to upgrade that prescription because these are prescription. This isn't some gimmick. I actually can't see without these.
So the mayor hasn't actually seen any of the shows because his old sunglasses are so outdated that he's just been guessing.
Yeah, I do a pretty good job at it. Just
you had me fooled, pal.
That saying, "Don't fake the funk on a nasty dunk." I don't know how that plays into this situation, but it does.
I feel like I feel like that was something they said on NBA Jam. Don't fake the funk with that nasty dunk.
That's where I think I got it from. Was NBA Jam.
Had to be.
I believe it was the tournament edition, the one where you could play with the rookies, which were Jason Kidd and Yinka Dare, I think. So that tells you how long ago that was.
Jason Kidd, a member of the domestic violence all-star team.
And still coaching in the NBA, I think. I'm not sure.
He is. He coaches
the Nets, maybe?
No. That was Steve Nash, which I think Steve Nash is still the coach of the Nets. What team does he coach? He coaches the Mavericks. That's what it is. Dallas, he's the coach of the Mavericks.
That makes sense. I actually have a Kid Mavericks jersey, which is really odd.
Well, burn it, because he's a piece of shit.
He's a DVer.
He is a total DVer, that's for sure. That is for sure. Yeah, me and Mary are trying to figure out where the closest rallies was, or Checkers, if you have one of those in your neck of the woods, to me, and it's in Arkansas. So
we can play this game for anyone listening along. Whoever posts the lowest distance from their current location to the closest Checkers or rallies wins this one-of-a-kind John Cena action figure. Special, the Chase variant, where he has gold chains.
It's a hell of a segue, Mayor. Because I was actually out earlier we were actually out plant shopping. I went to Lowe's and Rachel with my wife to look for plants. And as we were leaving, there's a Target up there. So I said, you know what, let's stop at this Target. I got that Lex Luger, and I was looking for the Chase variant of the Lex Luger because they have one with the black trunks and then they have one with the orange trunks. And so I was trying to find the orange one too.
Oh, okay.
Glenn's made it in the middle of the story. He's woke up. He's watching along with this. Hello, Glenn. And so we did stop there, and they did not have the Chase variant of that Lex Luger that I was hoping for, but they did have a couple figures, and I didn't post a picture of them yet because I was excited to show them to you. And this is the first one. This is Shawn Michaels.
Oh, wow. That is nice. Can you see that a little closer? I like it. I like that.
So that's from when he fought Hulk Hogan at SummerSlam. That's the gear.
Yeah, that's the tumbling down the stairs or the ring aisle.
Totally oversold. Now this is the one, pal. Are you ready?
You're gonna up from that?
Yeah. I'm totally gonna up from this. Here we go.
It's Cheeky Sherry.
It is. That sound that you made right there was that exact sound.
The same sound when you saw.
Yeah, so I was looking in the aisle, and Rachel was looking. They had an end cap, and Rachel's looking at the end cap, and I come around the corner, and Rachel's holding those two figures in her hand, and I went, "Oh!" It was that exact sound that you just made. So yeah,
wait,
I was really happy.
Both be SummerSlam ones too?
Yeah, they're both
SummerSlam.
Yeah, they're SummerSlam ones. So they have a Rey Mysterio one too, which I didn't buy the Mysterio one, and then they have a Randy Orton, and then if you get every one of them, it builds you a little Dominic.
A little Dominic.
Yeah, it builds you a little Dominic. So yeah, I was really excited to show that one too.
That's pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah, I was happy with those finds. Very excited. Oh, the mayor's got something to show us. Is it a hat?
No, I don't have anything to show you. I mean, I guess I could probably grab something and show it to you. My phone was just going nuts behind me, and I was trying to figure out what was going on.
Oh, I get it, pal. I get it.
I just wanted to make sure there was no emergency or something.
That's good. Yeah, emergencies aren't good.
No, especially not at 10 o'clock at night, because that's usually a really bad emergency.
Yeah.
Yeah, right as I was literally opening to join this, because I have to log in through Gmail. I'm not giving you the login and password. Anyway, I log in through Gmail, and when I did, the top story on it was 2 planes have midair crash, and I'm like, son of a bitch, this is not going to be good. My phone's going to be blowing up, and luckily I had nothing to do with that. Didn't insure either plane. Didn't even insure the airport, so we're good to go.
Let's hope nobody's probably okay if they crashed in midair. That's crazy.
No, I mean, they're not good.
Yeah, they can't be. Not possible. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was 2 small planes, but
whenever I see those breaking news headlines, it's like, no, just go away. I don't want to know what it is. Don't tell me. Just don't tell me. If I don't know, I won't care. If I won't know, I won't care.
It's like Bobby Caldwell died today. He did? Wait, who's Bobby Caldwell?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see who the fuck's that. That damn Bobby Caldwell. That damn Bobby Caldwell.
I don't know if he did. Hopefully not. If your name's Bobby Caldwell, I'm not calling you out.
Is that a real person?
I think he actually sung that early 80s song, Do for Love. I just picked the most random person I could off the top of my head.
Like, I would do anything for love, but I won't do that.
No, that was Meatloaf. He is dead.
I was gonna say that was Meatloaf. I didn't know if Meatloaf like remade that song. Or
Maybe? I don't. I think that was an original Meatloaf. Now I want Meatloaf.
I remember the music video because he was like dressed. He was like a Beauty and the Beast scenario, and he was like the Beast, and the girl he was singing to was the Beauty. But I never understood, because what did he mean by he would do anything for love, but he wouldn't do that for the Beauty girl when he was the Beast? I didn't understand it. The music didn't match the video. It made no goddamn sense.
Yeah, I mean, if you would do anything, but you won't do that, then you wouldn't do anything. That's common logic. That's A to B to C. If A equals B, then B equals C, then A also equals C. And that can't be the truth if you won't do that.
I'm too high for fucking math. Don't do that to me.
Okay. Oh, speaking, if Glenn's here, I'm sure Glenn knows Bobby Caldwell, and he's probably singing What You Won't Do for Love right now.
Oh, well, maybe after this is over, we'll look up Bob, whatever you said, Caldwell, and we'll figure it out. Mayor, you see anything that got you excited on wrestling this week?
Oh gosh, we could be here a really long time if you're asking me what got me excited about wrestling this week, because wrestling was really good.
I was looking for one answer and one
Tuesday,
answer.
Friday. Toxic Attraction made it to SmackDown tonight and won, and JC Jane got the pin. So bravo to finding some stars and using them, because that was great, good stuff, and they looked fantastic on the main stage with Sonya and Natty, which was odd thrown together tag team. But anyway, I also want to give not only a nice applause there to that match, but to Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Paul Levesque, whatever you want to call him these days. I don't know. The CFO.
Hunter McMahon is what I like to call him. I'm just kidding.
Not only has he been doing great with the production of the shows, everything he's been putting together, everything is making sense. The match quality's gone up, but he's also given back the wrestlers their Twitch channels as of today. So I applaud that. Thank you. Never going to hear this. I don't know. Maybe you do listen to the show. You're a busy man these days. You might not be every week
have time for that.
But if you do, thank you, sir. You're doing a great job.
He's got a guy who listens to the podcast for him to know. And if you don't have that guy, Triple H, call me up. I'll be that guy. No problem.
Yeah. Brent will be that guy.
Easy money. Yeah, I didn't know about the Twitch thing, but I figured that was going to come, because
yeah, I saw that today.
Change is a coming, as they say. You know what I mean?
This is 100% water in here, Twitch. I just drink it out of an odd jug.
Absolutely. And I don't have any THC in that vape I'm smoking either. So, but anyway, if you want to hear what I got to think about wrestling this week, listen to Piece of Business. I'll be back on there again. I think Glenn's got some major piece of business announcements coming up. So be on the lookout for that, people. So that's it. I don't really have anything that's decided from wrestling this week. maybe on a somber note, they closed down NXT UK, which they're supposed to be bringing back NXT Europe, but it still kind of sucks because they released a lot of people, a lot of talented people that I enjoyed watching on TV, and it was probably my favorite wrestling show for well over a year now, and so it's kind of sad to see it go. But I hope NXT, Europe is going to be cool too. See where that goes. But man, NXT
I'd like
UK
to
was
think that they're just rebranding NXT UK into NXT Europe. It'll probably be its own separate operating entity and start from scratch. And I bet a lot of those people that may have technically lost their jobs today are going to be back on NXT Europe.
Yeah, I think most of it is, we're not going to be running shows for the next few months. So let's just let you guys go and you can get out there on the indie scene and make your money that way. And then when it comes back around, we get started again, we'll bring you back. So, but yeah, NXT was great. NXT UK was a great show. And I'm sure me and Glenn will talk about it more on Sunday. So that's it, Mayor.
I have not a drop of ass to add to any NXT UK talk. Wild Boar.
Or Ronda Rousey, who I heard got arrested tonight.
She did. I saw the first hour of SmackDown.
Was it did the Mounties show up and arrest her? Where guys were they dressed as Mounties?
There was. It's odd because they actually showed a lady and a man come out, but the lady had a gun. You could see the gun holstered on her waist, and normally I can't remember the last time. Maybe I just haven't paid attention, but I don't remember the last time I've actually seen an officer come to the ring and you could see an actual gun on them.
Yeah, no, you're right. I was just curious as if I'm going to watch it tomorrow or something, but I was curious to see if there were any Mounties out there.
So I feel like they were legitimate police officers. Because I don't think they just let, in Canada. Yeah, because they're the Mountie. They were not the Mountie.
I was actually singing that the entire time. You just didn't realize it.
And they enforce the law.
They took the wild boar to jail. There we go. All right, so get your candy cane pants on. Count up all your fuck money. Get your breadsticks and your meat sauce ready because we're about to watch Virgil.
Before you push play, can you stall for 13 seconds?
I absolutely can stall for 13 seconds. I can probably stall for longer than that if I need to. If I really, really had to, I probably could. If the Mayor's got a lot of Hulk Hogan memorabilia I see up there. I think he's also got is that a Ric Flair WCW figure? I like that. He's got his Nasty Boy up there. I got my Nasty Boy on my wall.
Oh, sorry. I apologize.
I don't know if
there was a dog scratching at my door relentlessly, and I thought she was going to come through it. She's having separation anxiety issues.
It's going to be like the movie The Shining. She busts her door through the door. Here's Bessie. Did I guess the right one? Is it Bessie?
Yes, it was Bessie.
I knew it was Bessie.
She has to be by me at all times, and she was sleeping downstairs when I came up the first time, and now she was very distraught that when she woke up, I was not there.
She said, "What the fuck, man?" Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. It's November 21st, 1992. This is the go home show before Survivor Series 1992. Mayor, are you ready?
I am so freaking ready. I am ready for Glenn's surprise information that we're going to be getting sometime here, I believe.
Yes, we're going to hear some information from the research department. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Here we go. I pushed the button.
I pushed it to the button.
I pushed it to the button. Uh-oh, the kids are excited. I don't know if it opens with the Virgil match. It does. We're opening with the WWF title match.
What a hot start to Superstars November 21st, 1992.
Look at that stupid hat.
Yeah, I didn't like that hat. I was trying not to go negative in the first 3 seconds of pushing play.
In the first minute of the show, the Mayor gets the news he's been waiting for. So we don't have to wait very long to find out, Mayor.
Oh, I can't wait for this news, even though I probably won't get to hear it. Maybe we'll see something that indicates it.
I think I know what it is.
I think
it's sweet. That's a sweet Charlotte Hornet hat that kid's got on. So point that out.
I was never... Actually, I can't say I was never a fan because they were the team I picked in NBA Jam. And we were talking about that, I think, before we pressed record.
When they had Muggsy Bogues and Alonzo Mourning and Grandmama.
It was Larry Johnson and Alonzo Mourning. And that was my go-to team for NBA Jam.
Man, that's a damn good NBA Jam squad right there. Oh, look at this man. He hated. Was he flipping Bret Hart off? He said, "Fuck Canada."
Yeah, and Bret.
They might be in Canada, so they probably wouldn't say that.
Yeah, probably not. I'm not sure where they were November 21st, 1992. I think they were in Canada.
I think it's Saskatoon is what I want to say.
Which SmackDown tonight also hailed from Canada. They were in Quebec tonight.
That's why Nikita Lyons couldn't get in.
Really?
I heard that it possibly might be because she's not vaccinated and they won't let you into Canada if you're not vaccinated. But I don't know if that's 100% true. Maybe somebody was just bullshitting because the internet doesn't like her.
Yeah.
They said it was injury, which it very well could have been. I mean, it was Zoe Stark could have got injured with her match with Mandy Rose. I don't know.
Honestly, they upgraded the tag team that they replaced them with. So
because they're an actual fucking team. They're the goddamn 2-time tag team champions. Why wouldn't it be them?
Look at this. Look at this. Nice little show of respect there between Virgil and Bret Hart. Two definitely first ballot Hall of Famers in the ring.
Okay, so you won't hear it. It's so on commentary. Perfect replaces Warrior as Macho's tag team partner at Survivor Series. So that means you will not see the Ultimate Warrior on this show. No more, Mayor. He's gone. He's out of here. See you later. He's gone. He's done. You won't see him no more.
I'm going for a high five.
There you
hit
go,
one,
pal.
boom, nail you that.
There you go, pal. Uh-oh.
I mean, imagine the upgrade. It's like the ultimate upgrade button you can push on your computer to go from Warrior to Mr. Perfect.
Right.
So wait, that also means that Warrior was not at Survivor Series then?
No, he's gone from WWF now. He's been fired.
Okay.
He won't be back until he has a cup of coffee in 1996. And that's it.
We don't talk about that. Look at this.
A great start to this match. Some high-flying action.
Irish whip action. Headlock takeovers.
Headlock takeover. This is the best match you've ever seen on this show already.
It's going to be. I can guarantee that.
He's no. Oh, he hooked his
reversal.
This is going to be too good for our taste.
Lifting chin, another headlock takeover.
I didn't think there was going to be 3 headlock takeovers, but here we are.
No.
Bill Alfonso's the referee.
They're really getting in close there to make sure that no funny business is going on between these two much loved baby faces at the time.
Yeah, but if we're in Canada, then Bret's got to be the ultimate baby face.
Wow, yeah, come on. I mean, I heard something that said that Bret practiced the finish to his and Yokozuna's match with a lady friend of his in the bedroom.
I mean, that sounds like very
something that Bret would do.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I read his book and I can confirm that is something he would have done.
I think that was actually in his book. I never read it.
It is. Glenn's setting us up here. He said, "Don't worry, this match is gonna go. It's gonna go downhill after this match."
Oh, okay.
I figured, Glenn. I figured.
I mean, you can't go too much uphill after this match when you're talking superstars,
right? Unless they got Unless they got the Natural Disasters versus the Nasty Boys coming up next, which they don't.
No.
There's no way it's going up from here. Uh-oh.
Oh, he almost slipped that.
So yes, nice. I've read Bret's book a couple of times, and he is very candid about his infidelities in his book. Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that he didn't.
There ain't nothing in the book about Sonny, though. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, supposedly, he never had any sunny days.
But I feel like he said everything else in his book, and she said everything else. So if that were true, I figure like somebody would have said it already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, Virgil.
Crossbody whiff.
Too bad. Bret Hart's too smart for that. It's the excellence of execution. Is that it? Are we gonna get the sharpshooter here? Come on, Virgil, fight it off. Nope, it's locked in. You can't stop it, Mayor.
Wasn't really planning this.
And that's it. There's no way now. Virgil's trying to hold on.
Look right here on this $1 bill. Can you read that?
It says Virgil. How much did he charge you to sign that $1 bill?
$10, and he put me in an arm bar.
Oh, well, hell, man, that's two for one right there. It's 2 for $10. You got an autograph and an arm bar.
And then he was like wanted to hang out with me and my friend like afterwards. And I'm like, yeah.
I'm not. He said, "You guys going over to the Olive Garden?"
He was asking us like about clubs in the area and stuff.
Like, dude, you're 50. No, you don't need to go to a club.
Well, at that time, I don't know how old he would have been, because that would have been right after WCW shut down. He probably was had burnt through his WCW money.
Yeah, probably. He probably burned through that $200,000 they were paying him to do nothing.
AWI Pod Hall of Famer.
Virgil?
No, I meant the person that walked through your background.
Oh, yeah, that was my wife. She is an AWI Pod Hall of Famer. I don't know if I ever put her in, but she's probably in. Her hair's in for sure.
I believe you did at one point in time.
As far as I know, only 2 guys didn't have sunny days. 2 guys in the whole world, Glenn?
It was just Bret Hart. Bret Hart and me. Because I can rule myself out of that.
I would run from her.
I bet Mean Gene had some sunny days. He had his hand full of Vicodin just waiting. Pants around his ankles, just standing there with his mustache and a smile. I painted a visual there for you.
It really did, pal. It really did. Next week's going to be a good week for me. So we're gonna watch Survivor Series. Nebraska plays their first game next Saturday against Northwestern in Ireland. It's going to be great. What a weekend!
Is that an actual legitimate week 1 game too?
Yeah, it's actually, we're calling it week 0, but yeah, they play next Saturday, 11 a.m., 11:30 a.m., 12:30 a.m. your time.
Versus who?
Northwestern.
Ooh, that'll be a good game.
Well, last year, me and Xavier went to the game and we beat them down. We beat them it was 48-10 or something like that. So let's hope that the same thing happens this year. They don't disappoint me, even though they will, because they disappoint me every year.
I feel like Frost is a good coach through the first 3 quarters. And then the 4th quarter, the man's donkey lips on, salute your shorts. And he's like, this thing just fell apart.
I'd be mad at you, but that's so correct. That is funny. The good news is though, this year they got rid of all their offensive coaches, and Frost was calling the offensive plays, and now we have an offensive coordinator, and he's not going to be calling the plays anymore. So
okay,
let's hope.
I think he's actually a pretty good coach from what I know of him, but sometimes it's better to deliver your other responsibilities to other coaches so you can focus on your overall project.
Exactly.
Because the macho man over here got rid of his dumbass friend who just shook his hands and looked up at the sky. We did not like him, but we got a new perfect replacement for him for one night before Thanksgiving. So get your turkey and your stuffing ready over here, because we got the perfect matchup between me and the Mr. Perfect Man, Kurt Hennig himself. Yeah.
Talk about winning the lottery. Macho Man won the lottery when Warrior had to go and he got Mr. Perfect. He was like, oh, thank God.
Exactly. Yeah, imagine that upgrade.
That's like having an Atari and then somebody brings you a PS5. You're like, oh,
sweet. Imagine the look. 1981, some kid is playing Smurfs on the Atari, and then some guy comes in. I don't know.
You would think that man was a wizard.
PS5. I don't know if you could hook it up to the televisions back in then.
No, because remember you had to have an adapter that would hook your.
It would hook into the cable switch that you had to spin.
Yep.
And if you didn't spin it just right, it would have squiggly lines through the television.
Yep. Those kids nowadays never know nothing about that, pal.
No, not even before that. They had the 2 screws and the fork prongs that you had to stick up in there and then screw them in before they fell back out.
That might be a little bit before my time, pal.
That was the actual Atari, but prior. You've got big dreams of the NES and Sega Master System.
Yeah.
That had to screw
so
in.
We had the Atari that had the spinner controller where you had to spin it.
Oh yeah, the roll. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had that. We had that one, but I was very young. I was probably 4 or 5 when that was around.
Yeah. What did they call that? Just a paddle. You play Kaboom on the paddle or Taz.
Yeah. Oh, they had I remember a basketball game and it was just a stick figure playing basketball. Oh, they've now Mr. Perfect's wrestling again, so they've got Bobby Heenan here with McMahon now.
I actually wouldn't mind listening to commentary between Bobby and Vince. I wonder what their dynamic was. I don't remember.
And then from there, look at this man.
And then from there, this mustache, he had the Just for Men color going on all over before Just for Men even happened.
Todd Becker's not only a Hair Club for Men user, he's also a member.
He might have been the starter for Just for Men.
He's
just for Becker.
He is fucked because he's facing Yokozuna.
Yeah. Is this the guy that gets squashed?
Oh, he's gonna get. He's getting squashed. I don't know if he's that guy, but he's a guy who's about to get squashed.
I saw a video recently where Yoko did not put his feet down first. He didn't plant anything. It literally was just drop ass to face or sternum. And I swear he crushed this man's chest.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Maybe this is
no. I didn't want to stop you singing that. You're feeling it. You go ahead. I'll just keep going.
I was feeling it for a second, but then I lost feeling for it.
He had them butterfly jeans.
Oh no! Don't start with the butterfly.
No, we're not going that. We're not going there with the butterfly jeans. It's a positive podcast here.
This guy's going to be a regular squashed jobber from Superstars going forward. So the good news is Glenn has informed that this man doesn't die tonight. So that's a positive.
You gonna die tonight?
Could you say, what do you want to do?
Name? What was his name again?
Something Becker. Todd Becker. I want to say
Pecker with a P.
No, Becker with a B. But I wish it was Pecker. Woodpecker. Dick Pecker here is
Dick Pecker and his tag team Richard Johnson.
They're called the Cocks. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, he just super kicked the fuck out of him. Dangerous Danny Davis is the referee, by the way.
Hall of Famer.
He is in the Hall of Fame.
This guy's trunks kind of look like an Atari game.
It makes me want to sing the Saved by the Bell theme song. Doesn't it look like something
wake up in the morning, as long as I don't want it.
I don't think I'll ever. I literally sang that song to Rachel the other night because she told me to sing a sitcom song, and that was the only one that I could remember the words to.
That was it?
Todd Becker. Yeah, that was it.
Oh.
Todd Becker, and this is his first match, but he didn't learn and came back.
Imagine getting your head sat on by that man and thinking you want to continue this as an occupation.
He's got to go. He's got to go work at the Jiffy Lube tomorrow, and he's fucking getting $75 for this. I'm sure they paid more than $75.
You think? This is 1992.
Yeah. Oh, I know business is down a little bit. Maybe it is only $50.
Oh, he's hitting with the Honda slaps. Do you think they told him about that from Street Fighter?
I was gonna fucking say he's utilizing the Honda slaps here. That was a thing in 1992, right?
Actually, that's right about when it first came out, I think.
Oh, I used to like to fight with the Dalsim guy because his legs stretched.
Long arms. Yeah. Uh-oh, we're getting the stomp.
Oh, somebody's about to get this ass, get this ass, get this ass. Somebody's about to get this ass. They're about to get this ass.
Use a big, fine sumo, won't you back that thing up?
Oh, he ain't going to be calling him anything. Splat. Right in the gut.
He sat on his Thanksgiving turkey.
He stuffed his turkey, that's for sure.
All that stuffing just came out.
Okay, he unstuffed his turkey. Either way, it sounds gross. Either way, it just sounds gross.
There's nothing positive to say about Yokozuna sitting on you.
No, nothing that comes to my mind anyhow. Oh, that girl is disgusted. You didn't see her face, but she was disgusted.
The little kid there, Montreal Canadian child, or wherever we are, Saskatoon.
I think I might be wrong. Glenn, where is this show taking place? Let's see. He'll figure it out. Glenn will figure it out. He's the research department.
Boom.
Yeah, that was like straight to the stomach too. Oh, Yokozuna, looking spry. Look at him. That's a whole lot of man right there.
What's funny is, didn't actually Earthquake do sumo wrestling, like legitimate sumo wrestling?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
And they had him there at this time, and they're like, yeah, let's just take this Samoan guy that didn't do sumo wrestling.
Oh, they're in Indiana, so they're not in Canada. They are in Indiana. Sean Mooney's back from vacation.
Yes, it's a good day. We've got No Warrior and added Sean Mooney. This is the most upgraded show, and it started with Virgil and Brett. I wish the match went a little bit longer, but it was Superstars.
Right. They were going to get a 20-minute classic.
No, it was good, though. It was one of the better matches we've seen on here.
Available on pay-per-view. It's Survivor Series. rise.
The day before Thanksgiving Eve, Cleveland, Ohio. Technically, it wasn't in Cleveland.
Oh, it's the
Speaking
certified
of the
Sink
devil.
Pisters and the handsomest tag team of all time, Handsome Earthquake and his tag team partner, Not So Handsome Typhoon.
Which one's actually cutting the promo? They look like they're all talking.
It really does, doesn't it?
I'm not sure who's talking.
What is going on? I feel like I'm in a room where everyone's talking. Don't you hate that when you get to a room where there's like 17, 20 people talking? It drives me crazy. Like just that sound of a bunch of people talking at once drives me insane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of like the German beer hall. If you've ever been in a German beer hall,
I've been to plenty of Nebraska beer halls. It's probably like the same thing.
Like the roof inside just makes all the voices carry, and it sounds like literally every single person in the building sitting at your table just echoing through. And it's like, no, I just want sausage and beer and kraut. Leave me alone. Stop talking.
It's too much going on for me. Oh, we got a handsome warning. He's giving us a handsome warning. The Handsome Disasters are wrestling next. That should be their new tag team name, the Handsome Disasters.
Kamala, Harvey Whipple band.
Do you ever hear him sing Bertha Faye's theme song? Bertha Faye. I'm playing it for you. When we're done with this, we're gonna listen to Bertha Faye's theme song. You're gonna hear
Harvey Whipple man sang it.
Yep, you're gonna hear it. Yep. After this we're gonna find it. You're gonna listen.
I can't imagine. He has a really gravelly voice. Downtown Bruno.
But he didn't really sing it as much as like say things. They're like, "Oh, Bertha Faye, you know I love you." But you're gonna hear it.
Who else did we have on deck for post show? Was it Bobby Caldwell?
I forgot all about that. that was
okay. We've already skipped on Bobby Caldwell. Bobby Caldwell, you're done. Anymore. You've been replaced by Bertha Faye.
I forgot to mention that like Kamala's the biggest baby face for you because it's just bullshit that they got him in a casket match.
Yeah, complete garbage. Why would you stick a man in a casket match when he's deathly afraid of caskets?
That's what I want this year. For my Survivor Series figure line, I want Kamala, God damn it. And I want Handsome Typhoon because I've already got Handsome Earthquake. And now I need to put him next to his tag team partner, Handsome Typhoon. I say rearrange my figures. I put Handsome Earthquake directly in the middle, right where he belongs.
It's all based around Survivor Series 92.
That's what I want, WWE. Appease me. Judo Al Hayes is here.
Yeah, Judo junk.
Get your issue of this year's WWF magazine and watch Crush it right in front of your eyes. Mayor's got a hole in his lip.
Yeah, missed that drink. Water everywhere.
Oh, they talked about last week that not superstars, that Saturday night's main event where Bulldog took on Shawn Michaels. The Intercontinental title was on the line. We're going to get some highlights here. So that's fun. Was
this on Superstars? We watched this, right?
No, remember that last Superstars, they were promoting that Saturday night's main event. And this was on that show.
That's right.
Yep.
Because who did Bulldog wrestle? He wrestled someone that day.
Repo Man.
Okay.
Oh,
holy cow. That was a fast.
Big clothesline. Look at this. I believe this was like the last Saturday night's main event for a long, long time. This one.
Didn't they bring it back in the early 2000s?
Yeah, like 2006, I want to say. 2007, they had a couple of them.
Batista and Cena had like a main event or something, maybe.
I remember Shane McMahon and Shawn Michaels had like a street fight on one of them. Yeah. That was like 2000. It's like before WrestleMania 22, so that's like 2006.
How do you like the fruit stripe gum pants with the cows?
That Michaels has on?
Yeah.
Well, I live in Nebraska, so I love cows.
And fruit stripe gum. It's made in Nebraska.
Is it really?
No, I just made that up. It could be. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying I made it up.
I don't think it is. I feel like I would know. I feel like that's something I would know if it was.
The fruit stripe gum factory is hiring.
But I also didn't know that there was a North Nebraska Avenue in fucking Florida either, and I figured that out today. So there's a Rally's.
With a rally.
So if you're listening in North Nebraska, Florida, check that out.
Yeah.
We should be fucking sponsored by Rally's at this point.
And we should. And get yourself a 2 for $3 fry burger. If you go to Rallies, delicious.
Okay, all you gotta do is drive to Arkansas. That's it.
$3 for 2 fry burgers. That's the money.
You should have reminded me of that when Rachel was down here. I could have told her, honey, fire up the car after this. We're going to Arkansas. We're going to get a fucking superplex. A motherfucking superplex. Oh, no!
God, no. We countered it. 1,
2,
2, 3.
He's not just a sexy boy. He is your boy toy, and he is also the Intercontinental Champion. Look at that mullet.
Did you ever see the meme with the sacking?
The mayor said he's Glenn said he's sacking his assistant. He has no warning of the notes of this match. It's okay, Glenn. We forgive you.
I mean, that was a really good match. I don't think that was live though, was it? That was the Saturday Night's Main Event, you said, right?
Yeah, that was just highlights.
Just replaying it. Okay.
Yeah, it was just highlights of it.
So they just stuck this on the show. This wasn't live. So I guess your assistant you could probably give a pass to, Glenn.
Yeah.
Because this wasn't live as part of the show.
That's true.
This didn't happen in Saskatoon, Indiana.
Now I gotta look up and find out if there's the Saskatoon, Indiana. So,
did you know there's a Kokomo, Indiana?
Down in Kokomo. Do you get there fast and then you take it slow? Is that what happens?
That's where you want to go.
Is that true? A Kokomo, Indiana, huh?
Yeah,
that's what the Beach Boys were definitely singing about.
I kept wanting to go to Kokomo because it was probably my favorite song.
Stop saying that. Every time you say it, I'm gonna sing.
So I started looking. I was looking it up when internet first came around, and I was like, "Oh crap, Kokomo! It's really close." And it says Kokomo, Indiana. That's not the Kokomo. I don't even actually think there's a real Kokomo somewhere in the tropics. I think they just made it up and named it Kokomo.
I mean, it sounds good because it's easy to sing. So they're very.
Because they definitely weren't singing about some shithole in Indiana.
No, couldn't have been. So Papa Shango, who clearly should have used some of his fucking voodoo.
Yeah.
What? Hold on. It's
Terre Haute.
Terre Haute,
That's from Terre Haute.
Goddamn, that's a hell of a place. Terre Haute, huh? Wow.
That was a really quick finish.
He should have used his fucking voodoo. Why wasn't he using his voodoo on Bret Hart? He can't do voodoo to a Canadian guy? What's up with that?
He wants to do the voodoo that you do. He makes me want to shoot it. I feel like we sing way too many songs on this show.
We do.
Or maybe we don't sing enough. I don't know.
Brandon Banks loves our singing. I can tell you that much. So,
well,
every time
Brandon Banks
yeah
compliments our singing or anything on this show.
Every time Glenn posts the link to the Piece of Business show in the Bestie chat, I always tell everybody, I'm sorry that I'm not Jeremy. And then Banks goes, no, Brett, Brett's got he's got nothing on your singing. So thanks, Brandon. Even if you do like Thin Mints.
Oh man, we don't need the Thin Mint and ketchup conversation starting.
Actually,
at 10:30 at night on a Friday. We don't need to start this war.
I don't even think he picked Thin Mints. Now that I think about it, it was like peanut butter patties that he picked or something like that.
I picked the lemon cookies.
Which you're 90 years old, or what the fuck's that about?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I love the lemon cookies. They're delicious.
So since he's the Intercontinental Champion and Bret Hart's the WWF Champion, you know what that means? Champion versus champion. Title for title. No, I'm just kidding. It's not title for title.
Worlds collide. Champion versus champion.
Title for title. Sorry. Every time you say champion versus champion, I feel like I have to say title for title. Just because WrestleMania 6 has ingrained that into my mind.
It's the one night of the year that brands you know what they say about Survivor Series? I swear Vince he ribbed Corey Graves and had to make him say it 40 times in one. God damn it, say it again, Corey.
Say it again, Graves. God damn it. He's like him and Bruce Pritchard are laughing. He's like, I bet you I can get Graves to say Survivor Series thing 48 times tonight. Watch. You keep
it's always the one night of the year where the brands collide. How many times they make them say that one little catchphrase?
They do. They make sure you know every single time. Judo Al Hayes is really excited about Survivor Series.
Pumpkin pie haircut, Hayes.
Pumpkin pie haircut.
Listen here, you pumpkin pie haircutted freak. Oh, good Lord. Look at
these
mullets.
motherfuckers. Look at these guys.
How are these guys not stars? Steve Walker and Mike Cramher. How did Mike Cramher not become a star?
With a name like that.
It's pronounced Kramer? I'm sorry.
Kramer. I like Kramer better. Oh, God.
Mind. They got out handsomed. That's what happened in their first match.
If they would have faced anybody else.
Imagine the stardom they could have pulled in if they weren't facing these guys.
I know. What a tragedy for them. If they'd have been facing like high energy or something, maybe it would have worked out for them.
I mean, they've got babyface Earthquake. Imagine the strange babyface Earthquake pulled in Terre Haute, Indiana.
You know what I do like most about these guys is they are a tag team and they are wearing matching gear. So I like that. I like that.
You're talking Natural Disasters, right?
Well, no, the Jobber team.
Okay.
The Natural
I don't remember what the other guy was wearing, so it could have been. I wasn't sure.
They got the exact same shit on. It's the bicycle pants with the red stripe and the boots.
With the fur.
Yeah. Boots with no fur. It ain't no fun in motherfucking Indiana. Sorry.
It's that Earthquake drop.
I've never been to Indiana, so it might be great. It might be fucking awesome. It's probably not. I live in Nebraska. It's not awesome. I imagine Indiana's a lot like that.
I've been in Indiana many times, and it's the same as Illinois minus Chicago.
That's what I figured. So our favorite tag teams, the Certified Sink Pisters and the Natural Disasters, are going to take on Money Inc. and another one of our favorite tag teams, the Beverly Brothers. So that's going to be a great match for us.
I honestly am very sad I didn't go to this pay-per-view because this looks like it's shaping up to like be a, what would that been, 27, God, 29 years later? 29 years later, Mayor, like very happily. That would be like prime Mayor match for 29 years later.
Oh, splat.
I love the NBA Jam Hop. He's on fire.
Was that the first time the other guy got in the ring?
Yeah. Wait, did they actually legitimately have black and red striped trunks?
They did.
Or is that the same guy?
So that's the same guy. I don't think his tag team partner actually got in. He tried to get in a second ago, and they just chucked his ass out. But I don't think he ever actually officially got in the match.
Oh, no. He's getting the double ass. Boom.
Yep, he's getting the double ass stomp.
Oh, gosh, he hit the ropes twice. That's extra power.
Oh.
Imagine if he kicks out at one, how bad the crowd would go crazy.
If he kicked out at one, imagine how they'd whoop his ass after he did it.
He starts hawking up.
Oh, they would have fucking punched him so hard in the face if he had kicked out at one. Uncle Fred would have just popped him.
That would have been a bad day for that man. He's like, I'm not done yet. I've got family in the front row.
Well, that was his last match. They're really pushing this whole Survivor Series thing.
I mean,
we're from one Survivor Series to another Survivor Series.
What do you think the sales were for Survivor Series? Like the number of buys?
The number of buys.
Let's see who can get close. I'm not going to look it up or anything. I would guess they had 650,000 buys. That's a lot, probably.
I'm going to go.
Under that, you would say $5.99, no one.
I'm going to do the old Price is Right thing. How many did you say again?
I just went an even 600,000.
I'm going to go 500,000. I think it was like 500,000. So Glenn says this is the first one he remembers actually paying for.
Well, I don't think Glenn was one. We can confirm one person bought this pay-per-view so far. Now we need to contact the other 500,000.
599.
Let me check the viewer count to see if we have 599,000 other people that have ordered.
And we'll do it. The pay-per-view buy rate was 1.4, which means that 1.4 of households to which the event was available purchased the pay-per-view. So that's okay. We were way off. So it's about 250,000 buys.
Okay, well.
So I won because I was the closest.
Yeah, I shot super high on this one. Woo! I mean, I saw the team of the Natural Disasters and just thought 600,000 people had to have bought this.
600 ladies, of course, bought it. Yeah. How could it not?
That probably was households. So the number of people that saw it, I'm guessing, was at least 600,000.
Everybody came in. Everybody came over. All 60 people you knew came over, threw in a buck.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think pay-per-views were like $30 back then. I think they're like $30. Let's say hello to the bad guy.
Say hello to the bad guy.
To the bad guy. Yeah, I don't think so.
Rest in peace, Razor.
Yeah, man. It's like every time I see him, I'm like, oh man, he's not here anymore. Like I forget that he's not, and then I see him, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, he was actually a pretty nice guy. Meeting him in person, he was pretty cool.
I mean, everybody's got, he certainly had his problems. Everybody's got them, but when he was sober, he always seemed like he was an okay guy. So
honestly, I don't want to dump on anybody because he just jumped in the screen. Yeah. But the biggest dick that I've met in wrestling, like personally, is not Razor and the other guy in the screen. I won't call anyone out, but if you can do mathematics, there's two people on the screen, and the biggest dick I ever met was not Razor.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine.
So, I mean, I'm not saying any names.
The biggest dick I've met in real life, it's one of the Hardys. I won't say which one, but it rhymes with Pat. So
it rhymes with Pat. Okay, Jat. That Jat Hardy was a real jerk.
In fairness, that was a long time ago, and I just don't think he was in a good place in his life, and he just probably wasn't having a good day.
Wait a second. You met Barry Hardy?
I did meet Barry Hardy, and he was a total asshole.
I can't buy that. You take it back.
I even gave him $1, but he still spit on me, which was bullshit.
Then he changed your tires. It's okay.
I'm just kidding. I would have whooped Barry Hardy's ass if he spit on me. Oh, speaking of spitting, what a segue.
Spitting and choking. I'm sure that's probably, you might not want to Google search spitting and choking.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that,
fucking
friends.
Cops are going to show up at your house.
We completely do not endorse searching, choking, and spitting. But
this is the man. He should have a shirt. If he had a T-shirt, it would say nails. On the back, it would say choking and spitting. That's exactly what it would say on the back. So SummerSlam 92 did 280 and Survivor Series did 250 for the research department here. So slightly more for SummerSlam. Glenn, what did WrestleMania from that year do? What did WrestleMania 8 do? I wonder. I bet it's about 300, something like that.
So the main event, was that Sid HBK?
92?
Wait, I'm trying to think. Who was the main event 92?
We watched it. It was
for Mania?
Bret Hart versus... Oh, for WrestleMania? Oh, no, It was Sid and Hogan. Yeah, Sid and Hogan.
Sid and Hogan. Okay, yeah, that's what it was.
So that one was 370. So, holy cow. High Energy versus the Head Shrinkers is also at Survivor Series. The coffin match. Mayor, who are you going for?
Kamal's got to win it.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Undertaker has never won a casket match, so it's
no. So one of the I watched it's one of the WWE what's it called? Untold, WWE Untold. It's about the Undertaker and Randy Orton's feud. And if you've never watched it, go watch it. Like Randy Orton he just talks like a dude, and it's just really cool to see him like that. And they're doing this thing with Undertaker. He's like, so you had a lot of coffin matches, and the Undertaker just busts out laughing. He goes, "Oh yeah, you think?"
Who is this guy rubbing his fist?
That's Kimchi.
I know it's Kimchi, but I don't believe that's the actual Kimchi. That guy was too jacked to be regular Kimchi.
And it was probably the Brooklyn Brawler.
He looked too big to be Brooklyn Brawler. He looked muscular, not just large. I feel like they had a stand-in for him there.
Champion versus champion. Title for title. Sorry. I can't help it.
Wait, that wasn't title for title, though, was it?
No, it isn't. But every time I see it, I can't help but say it. I can't help it, Mayor. I couldn't help it.
I feel like I want to buy Micro Machines every time I see Mean Gene. Like, I just want to go buy Micro Machines. I'm pulling up eBay after this.
Micro Machines were great, pal.
I apologize, Christy, for the amount of money I'm going to spend tonight.
That's right. Just don't tell her. It's going to be okay.
We're buying all the Micro Machines.
You're never drinking. Oh God, Big Louie's on fire.
I feel like I want to listen to some Bobby Caldwell while Bigelow's out cutting his promo.
Bigelow's in here. He's burning hot. He's on fire. He stands in the fire and he gets real hot and he sweats a lot. He's on fire.
That's pretty good. That should be a song. Oh, Barry. We got Barry out here.
Oh, it's Barry Horowitz. Look at that. Who's going to kick his ass?
Did you ever play a video game?
Oh, it's fucking High Five champion. It's High Five champion of the world, Lance Cassidy.
It's called High Fives all the way down. It's like a speed bag for Rocky.
Look up Guinness Book of World Records right now. I guarantee you it's Lance Cassidy for most high fives on the way out to the ring.
You're a video master, manipulator. If you could somehow play Get Your Roll On while Lance Cassidy's running down high-fiving people, that would be fantastic.
I absolutely could. I absolutely probably could.
I mean, I'm a big Lance Cassidy fan and a big early 2000, Cash Money Records fan. So,
Cash Money Records taking over for the 99 and the 2000.
Yeah, Lance is working with some ass. Yeah,
yeah. No, not really. Not really.
No, kind of flat. Yeah, ain't got no back. Yeah.
Lance Cassidy was supposed to have a singing cowboy gimmick, but they dropped it. Well, what the hell, man? I love a singing cowboy. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I just noticed Barry Horowitz checkered breeches there, which are nice. He's got 2 pistols on his ass, so that means he's a cowboy.
You can't be a cowboy without 2 pistols on your cheeks.
Nope. I don't see how it's
Or you can have butterflies on your pants.
God damn it.
Okay, we're not going to talk about that. That was either the sloppiest drop toe hold or the most realistic drop toe hold I've ever seen.
This Lance Cassidy for Lance Cassidy's High Five University. Dial 1-800-HIGH-FIVE, and I'm going to teach you how to high five your way to making all your dreams come true.
Brent, are you high five?
Yes, absolutely. double high five. Yes. Oh, he just stomped his fucking fingers.
Who's going to win this match? I'm actually kind of curious with Cassidy or Horowitz actually wins this match.
Right. I don't feel like either one of these guys are a star. I just don't feel like
I feel like this could go either way. This may be the first time ever.
Barry Horowitz is going to he's going to be on the 1995 Survivor Series pay-per-view. So you think about that.
Why is Pat Sajak the referee of this match?
That's Mike Chioda, pal.
Is it really?
That's a young Mike Chioda, yeah.
Wow.
He does look like Pat Sajak.
He's about to tell someone they could buy a vowel for $250.
I was just going to say, he's going to tell Horowitz, sorry, you cannot purchase any vowels.
And I'm sorry, the judges...
But of course, they did do a singing thing with his brother. Oh, yeah. I've done enough singing for today, I think. I'm not going to do it.
Are you saying Lance Cassidy was an Armstrong?
I don't believe it. He's clearly a Cassidy. He's a long-distance cousin of Butch Cassidy.
They've shown this girl twice now.
She's the only one cheering for him, that's why.
She was originally cheering for Brent. For Brent. She knew Brent Piles was going to be watching this 29 years later.
Sean Mooney's here. I got my eyebrows plucked in the Caribbean, and they're looking fancy. Make sure you order the Survivor Series this Wednesday night. Enjoy some stuffing the next day and watch the Lions lose, hopefully to the Bears. Mayor, what's your favorite Thanksgiving side?
I'm a big stuffing man. I could eat stuffing year-round. I could eat stuffing twice a day. I could eat stuffing 4 times a day. I love me some stuffing.
Steve Armstrong is his name, pal. That's old Lance Cassidy. Steve High Five Armstrong.
Have to have a strong arm.
You know why he was stuffing. I was going to say that's why he was so good at high fives, because he had he's an Armstrong. Of course, you could high five.
Oh man, stuffing is the best. Do you ever? Okay, I'm not going to.
We talked about this.
I'm not going to talk about Thanksgiving stuffing for.
So we talked about this in one of the last shows, because I told you about the sweet potatoes that I made.
Sweet potatoes, yes. Don't think that I didn't write down that recipe and I'm going to try to recreate it for Thanksgiving.
Shrimp boat captain Rick D'Amato Martel is here. He said you can bake shrimp and potatoes, shrimp and French fries, fried potatoes with French fries. I just really want French fries, I think.
Yeah, I might have to actually DoorDash some Taco Bell.
There you go. Dong. Did you hear that? Did you hear the gong like on the commercials?
A commercial with a gong.
Who do you think is going to be worse this year, the Bears or the Browns?
I think the Browns have a better record just because their schedule's pretty weak.
I think you're right.
I say the Browns finish 8-9, and the Bears probably get like 6 wins. That would be my guess.
The only way that
I don't know their schedule well enough to be able to pick win back and forth, but just guessing, I would say the Browns go 8-9 and the Bears go 6-11.
I think we win 4 games, maybe. The only way that Tatanka is going to be able to talk to the Ultimate Warrior now is through his hands. That's the only way.
Good, thank God. Thank you, Billy Ray.
Don't tell his heart, his achy, breaky heart. He just doesn't think he understands. Because if you tell his heart, his achy, breaky heart, the Warrior might come back into his plans.
Call your local cable company for availability, but they didn't give a number. Sean Mooney here. I will give you the number. It is 1-800-EYEBROWS. That's 1-800-EYEBROWS. Call it right now, and you will get the Sean Mooney treatment. And we will slowly and essentially accentuate the eyebrows.
That's right. That's right, pal.
We got Vince and Bobby here. I don't know. Bobby's looking a little frustrated.
He's probably angry at Mr. Perfect because Mr. Perfect was Flair's right-hand man, and now all of a sudden he's joined Randy Savage. So
that does seem really like an odd pairing, but I guess they were kind of in a bind at this time.
Yeah, I think they did something on the show where like Macho Man was like, Perfect, you can be my partner, and then Bobby the Brain, he did something like, oh, Perfect can't wrestle anymore. And then Perfect got pissed off and was like, I'll be his partner. So
the 4 Horsemen? What's he doing? Or is he ordering a number 4?
He wants a number 4 with extra cheese, yeah.
God, I want a number 4 with extra cheese, and I don't even know what it is, but I'll take it.
I don't know. Oh, the Undertaker's still building this thing.
Yes, we're building this casket over here.
He's been building it for a long time. He's not a quick
building the casket.
It's taken him longer than it takes him to get to the ring at WrestleMania.
Do you think Paul Bearer is buried in that casket?
Maybe. So, what do you think took longer? Hillbilly Jim's Hall of Fame speech or the Undertaker making this casket?
I don't know. One of the two is still going on. Hillbilly Jim's still standing up at the podium. He's still thanking people. Hillbilly Jim is still giving his speech.
That is a great point, pal. Oh no, it's finished. It's done. It is complete.
Did you ever hear the story of Kamala wanting to fight Jerry Lawler over his belly painting?
No.
Well, apparently the first time that Kamala came out, Jerry Lawler painted the stars and the moon on him because, they were friends from back in, Memphis wrestling.
Yeah.
So they asked him and Jerry Lawler's an artist, so he painted it on him. Well, Kamala thought it was a banana, and he thought Jerry Lawler was being racist and ribbing him. So he nearly got into a fight with Jerry Lawler over the fact that he thought Jerry Lawler was painting a banana on his belly.
Well, damn. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where he broke in. I mean, that's where they did the Kamala gimmick originally, was in Memphis, I think.
Yeah, I think it was with Jerry. It was actually at Jarrett's, probably childhood home.
Spend my days working hard on the go. You said Jarrett, so it counts anyway, so it's got to be so. The Undertaker will haunt my nightmares tonight. That's right. Look at that. It's terrifying.
Kamala. I like how they just pronounced it in his video for the Memphis Wrestling was Kumala.
See, how's this guy a babyface? He's terrifying.
Yeah, there's no way that man's a babyface. How is he terrifying?
It just closed me in the casket. Now Superstar's over. I'm a traumatized child.
Yeah, 12 years old, or I was 11 at the time. Yeah, 11 at the time. Yeah, that's terrifying. No one wants to be a child and rooting for the Undertaker there.
Yeah, very terrifying. Like I said, that man will haunt your
The,
nightmares. He's gonna
I
haunt my
mean,
nightmares. I'm a grown man.
Kamala definitely had to have been babyface there. He was in fear of his life. He wasn't in control of the match stipulations, and he was stuck in a match that didn't favor him. So that had to be babyface.
No, I'm sorry, pal, but he wasn't.
I don't like it.
I know you don't, pal. I know you're just not a fan of what's going on there.
It's frustrated, but very happy that Ultimate Warrior is gone. Not much better could go that.
When the mayor says gone and that he's happy that he's gone, he means he's happy that he's gone from WWE in the year 1992, and we won't have to see him on Superstars anymore, right? That's what you're saying. You're not saying that he's gone in real life.
No. We wouldn't celebrate that.
No, we wouldn't.
We're all about positivity here on AWI Pod.
Well, sometimes
happiness.
I don't know about happiness, but
okay, yeah, I'd try to be positive as much as possible.
I know. I'm just kidding. Oh, so pal.
Did we have something we were going to watch here for Glenn afterwards?
We did. I'm trying to find it.
I honestly forgot what it was. So whatever it is, it's going to be
Bertha Faye's theme music. Is that what we're looking for here, pal? Okay, I got it, pal. I found it, pal. You hold on 1 second there. I got it. Good night, Glenn. Glenn's getting out of here. He's got to get up in an hour, probably. Thanks, Glenn.
Good night, Glenn. We appreciate all of your research duties. You do a fantastic job, and thank you very much, Glenn.
Here we go, pal. Are you ready?
Oh, gosh. Look at old Bertha.
Here we go.
Oh, my sweet Bertha Faye. What words could I ever possibly say to keep you here?
That's Whippleman?
Yep.
Forever. Bertha Faye. I love you more than anything. Bertha Faye.
I hope this plays Glenn to sleep. It should.
This video is for educational purposes only and is not meant to infringe copyright material. We had to give that disclaimer in case Bertha Faye's listening, apparently.
Well, she's passed on, so RIP to Bertha Faye. But
was there actually a wrestler named Bertha Faye?
Yeah, so she
I don't remember that.
Her real name was Rhonda Singh. I believe she was a Canadian women's wrestler, and yeah, she was actually the WWF Women's Champion. She beat Alundra Blaze for it, and held on for a few months. Yeah, Harvey Whippleman was her boyfriend, and that's why he was singing his love for Bertha Faye in that song.
I don't remember that at all. Did they show that on Superstars or?
Maybe but that would be later, like 94. So we're in 92 right now. I think like 94, 95 was. So that show that I reviewed with Kyle in the Apron Bump, which you can listen to, we actually watched a match and she was in that match too. And that was in 1995. So she wrestled some matches with Medusa or Alundra Blaze, and she was the WWF Women's Champion for a period of time.
How was the match? Without, spoiling so other people don't listen along to your other podcasts.
Oh, so that match, it was actually really good. I knew who none of the people were besides Alundra Blaze and Bertha Faye. It was a bunch of other Japanese women that I had never seen or I didn't remember seeing from when I was a kid. But the actual match was really good. It was some high flying action, a lot of hard hitting stuff. It was actually pretty good.
Who was the promotion under?
It was WWE.
Okay.
It was Survivor Series.
It was on Survivor Series.
Survivor Series 1995, yeah.
Gosh, I'm sure I would have. Yeah, I had to have watched it then.
Yeah, but I watched it too, but like I didn't remember it until I watched it back. Yeah. There's nobody on that show that makes you go, oh, I remember them. They had a tag team that was like Marty Jannetty was the captain of the Survivor Series team. Marty fucking Jannetty.
Yeah, I'm sure that was like, Dad can. No, actually, I wasn't at this one, so I couldn't have sent him to go like buy me a hacksaw Duggan 2x4 styrofoam thing.
Yeah, that was in DC, I think it was. That's what I think it was, pal. Well, it's time for us to get the hell out of here. Make sure you check out Sports Wire Radio as always. Give Thomas a follow at Thomas Bryce 2017. Mayor, what do you got for me?
What do I have to plug? Oh man, I don't have anything to plug. I got the greatest Sportswire Radio Sportinarium. Gosh, that's such a hard word to say.
At least you can say it. I don't even try.
Like the Sportinarium player. Click along and listen whenever we throw up that link. If you follow
Links
along.
in the bio.
Yeah, link is in the bio. If you ever see that link where we throw it up, one of the two of us, me, Brent, Thomas, click it. Listen, just relax, man. It's a good time. No matter who's on there, it's always just a good time. Just chill. It's fun.
That's right.
Especially if you're listening to us. I mean, listen to us, of course, first and foremost. Because we do such a great job and we're funny and handsome.
Well, I don't know about the last one.
Okay. We may exaggerate the truth on the last one.
I don't even know about funny either. I amuse myself. I don't know if that counts.
Yeah, we're not funny. I don't know. If you like old wrestling and mullets and maybe someone making you laugh once in an hour, click along. Listen.
I would
we'll be your men for 1 in an hour laughs.
That's right. Exactly what he said. That's it. That is all. We will talk to you down the line.